Success is not something you chase. It is not something outside of you, something separate, something elusive. It is not a place you arrive at or a destination you reach. Success is a state of being, a frequency, a vibration. It is the alignment of your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the infinite intelligence that already exists within you. It is the embodiment of the person you were meant to become. We live in a world governed by unseen forces, laws that orchestrate reality beyond what the senses can perceive. You have been conditioned to believe that life happens to you, that success is dictated by circumstances, by luck, by external conditions. But the truth is, life is happening through you. You are the creator of your own reality. Your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs, they are the architects of your destiny. The moment you understand that you are not a victim of your environment, but a participant in its creation, everything changes. Your mind is the greatest tool you will ever possess. It has the power to shape your reality, to transform your experience, to unlock the door to infinite possibilities. But most people allow their minds to run on autopilot, recycling the same thoughts, the same emotions, the same habits, day after day. They wake up in the morning and immediately step into the past, reliving yesterday's worries, carrying yesterday's limitations, reinforcing the same patterns that keep them stuck. And then they wonder why nothing changes. If you want to unlock your success, you must first unlock your mind. You must become aware of the unconscious programs that have been running your life, the beliefs that have been shaping your reality. You must recognize the habitual thoughts that do not serve you, the emotions that keep you tethered to the past, the behaviors that reinforce a version of yourself that no longer aligns with where you want to go. Your brain is a record of the past, but your mind is the key to the future. When you wake up each morning and make the decision to think in new ways, to feel new emotions, to act in ways that align with your desired future rather than your familiar past, you begin to rewire your brain. You begin to break free from the old self and step into the new. And the moment you do that, reality must shift. You see, the world outside of you is not separate from you. It is a mirror of your internal state. When you change your mind, you change your energy. When you change your energy, you change your life. Success does not come to those who wish for it, who wait for it, who hope for it. It comes to those who embody it, those who dare to think, feel, and act as though their dreams have already manifested. The question is, can you become greater than your circumstances? Can you teach your body what success feels like before it has even materialized? Can you cultivate gratitude, joy, and certainty for a future that has not yet arrived? Because when you do, you are no longer waiting for success. You are generating it. You are aligning with it. And once you do that, the universe has no choice but to respond. Most people live in reaction to their environment. They allow the conditions of their external world to dictate their internal state. They wake up, check their phones, scroll through emails, engage in conversations that reinforce old patterns, and relive past emotions. Their body is addicted to the chemicals of their familiar past, and so they unknowingly recreate the same day, over and over again. But those who unlock success understand that they must be greater than their environment. They must create from the inside out. They must no longer wait for wealth, for health, for love, for opportunity, to feel successful. They must become the embodiment of success first, and then the outer world will shift to reflect that inner change. Your future is not something you stumble upon. It is something you design. It is something you architect with the power of your mind, your emotions, and your actions. But it requires you to break free from the chains of the familiar. It requires you to step into the unknown, to embrace the discomfort of transformation, to trust that the person you are becoming is far greater than the person you are leaving behind. The greatest breakthroughs in life do not come from knowledge alone. They come from experience. They come from becoming. It is not enough to intellectually understand success. You must embody it. You must practice it. You must live it every single day until it becomes your new normal, until it becomes second nature, until it becomes who you are. And when that happens, success is no longer something you chase. It is something you naturally attract. The world you desire already exists, but it exists on a frequency you have yet to tune into. Your thoughts are the signal. Your emotions are the magnet. Your actions are the bridge. When you begin to align with the energy of your desired future, when you begin to live from the elevated emotions of gratitude, of joy, of certainty, of inspiration, you collapse the distance between where you are and where you want to be. You become the cause, not the effect. You step into your power as a creator, as a visionary, as a leader of your own life. Success is not reserved for the lucky. It is not bestowed upon a chosen few. It is available to anyone who dares to step beyond the known, beyond the predictable, beyond the limitations of the past. It belongs to those who are willing to think differently, to feel differently, to act differently, to embody the reality they seek before it physically appears. So ask yourself, are you living by design or by default? Are you consciously shaping your future, or are you unconsciously repeating your past? Are you choosing thoughts, emotions, and actions that align with your vision, or are you allowing the habits of yesterday to dictate your tomorrow? When you begin to wake up to the truth of who you are, when you begin to see yourself not as a victim of life, but as the creator of it, you realize that success is not something you find. It is something you unlock, and the key has been within you all along.